Do you struggle with getting clicks to your Etsy shop? Do you want to learn how to use an awesome and amazing keyword research tool to teach you what in-demand and trending products are actually making money on Etsy right now? Well, in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to use one of my favorite keyword research tools, InsightFactory, to find new and trending products to sell in your Etsy shop. If you don't know me, my name is Sasha, and I'm a top 1% seller on Etsy in the digital product space, and I love helping Etsy shop owners just like you make more money in their Etsy shop. All right, so let's get started. Here I am in InsightFactory's landing page, and as you can see, there are a lot of features and lots of different options that can teach you how to do lots of different things. It's a wealth of information. I love using data to make more sales in my Etsy shop, so this is a great tool for that. So a super simple way to find in-demand products is by going straight up to the Etsy Trends button. They have sections that you can search by to find in-demand products, but I like to go here and type in a product at large. So I typed in the word printable and I hit enter. That's a specific kind of digital product. So when you're doing searches in the InsightFactory tool, you can type in a product type like a spreadsheet, a Canva template, a cordial template. You can type in printable, you can type in PDF, you can type in if you're selling SVG files, PNG files, you can type in those things. But you can also type in a specific occasion like wedding, birthday party, a holiday, 4th of July, Father's Day, stuff like that to get ideas of products at large. So I just wanted to start at a high level with the word printable to get ideas on products that are trending right now. So you'll see in the data that they provide to you that they have a hot sales signal this week, and it says a sales signal from listings on the first page for this keyword in the past 7 days. They have hotter sales signals, meaning that this product has a better chance of making money with this long tail keyword. So that's a keyword that has more than one word in the keyword. And a keyword is just something that people type into a search engine to find what they're looking for. You do it every day. So I find that a trap that a lot of sellers fall into when they start selling on Etsy is they don't put themselves into the shoes of the buyer. They kind of forget how they search on search engines to find their own products. So for example, they'll put in, printable, classroom game, fun, awesome, boho themed, very cute, super awesome. People would never type that into a search engine to find something. They might type in printable game, printable activity, printable classroom activity, stuff like that. So with that said, we can see here that people are typing into the Etsy search bar hidden paper clips printable. They're typing in printable preschool class ring stickers. And that makes sense because it's the end of the school year when I'm making this video. So printable preschool class ring stickers, like a treat sticker, would make sense. There's also talk about a bright future printable. Graduation season is happening right now. So people are going to have taco bars and they're going to have, maybe s'mores bar. They're going to have all these things, and people like to put up signs at these kinds of events for food and stuff like that. We also see printable crafts. Sunday school activities are always super popular on Etsy, so it doesn't surprise me that this is a popular product. Also, Easter happens recently, and there's a huge demand for products related to Easter religious crafts. There's so many different things that you can make. And as you can see, these are tons of different niches. So what can we do when we're looking at this data? Well, you have to decide, do you want to make products for your niche? Do you want to make product lines? I personally am a huge fan of making product lines for my Etsy shop because I like to sell products to a wide variety of buyers. My overarching niche for my Etsy shop is budget shoppers, because obviously if people are wanting to buy something they have to print out, then they don't want a done for you printed product that they have to buy, potentially get shipped to them. So they are a little bit in the DIY mindset. So therefore they are budget shoppers. shoppers. So then I go, okay, I want to do a budget shopper product, and I want to do it for people who want to exercise at home, because I'm seeing here that there is chair yoga for seniors. There's 2 chair yoga products that were trending, or keywords that are trending for that kind of products. There's also printable chair workouts. So I'm seeing that the senior citizen niche and the workout niche and home workout niche is all trending. So therefore, I will go look at what printable chair workout products are doing in the market right now. Like how many products have sold in the last month, how much competition is there. So I see this month, this product has had 204 sales. So for reference, 204 divided by 30 days, we'll say, that's 6 products sold a day. So there's huge demand and there's not a ton of competition. So therefore, I'm going to look at this and go, okay, do I want to make a bundle? Do I want to target a 1-page printable product because I'm just, getting into this niche for the first time? I'm going to go look at the 1-page product. What does it entail? Is it something I feel like I'd be comfortable making? I'm also assessing the price point and stuff like that. I'm also looking at the other keywords that people are targeting. I'm also looking at what people are liking about it. They like that it's easy to print exactly as pictured. So they're loving that it's an easy to use download. They like that it's done for you. They're liking that they have day 1 and they have the different pictures of the exercises. They also like the listing image. It's very clickable. It's minimalistic. They like that it's coming in 2 different sizes. That's a value add. They like that it also comes with this bonus poster of the actual exercises that are on the sheet, but bigger. So if it's for seniors, that makes perfect sense, because seniors could be, it could be harder for them to see those tiny little icons at the top here. So these listing images look really good. They have nice little printer, and they teach you exactly how to download the file. So with that said, this product is doing really well. And if I wanted to jump into this niche, then I would see that this is a 30-day yoga challenge, or it's a chair exercises guide. So with that said, I would go, okay, I'm going to make a product line of chair exercise guides. So I'm going to go back to InsightFactory. I'm going to put in chair exercises guide because I want to do a product line. And when I say product line, I'm saying 5 to 10 products. Oh, and I'm going to go to the Etsy keyword research tool here. And then I can see over the last 30 days what chair exercises guides were selling. So I see this is just a general stretching one. This is a 30-day challenge. Here's another one. Here's another one. And this is targeting at-home workout people. The other ones are targeting senior citizens. Some have pictures of multiple things, such as this one, which has a whole bunch of different exercises they can do. The other one only had 5 exercises. So there's lots of things that you can do. And it could be more DIY, where they can figure out what they want to do. You could give them a workout plan. As you can see, this product doesn't even really feel like a complete product to me, and they're making money because there's opportunity. There's not a lot of competition. And then I would just develop an entire product line based on that data that I gathered. So elderly, seniors, chair yoga, chair exercises. Maybe I would do one for seniors, one for people who are working at home. I would do a yoga one. I would do a stretching one. And then I'd do one for the office, and that would be my product line. Then I would sell those 1-page products, or if it was like a little system, I would have like the poster of the exercises big, and then I'd have that what to do each day, and I'd curate the exercises because people like done for you. And then I would create these products, get them listed, and then I would see what products sold, and then I would double down on the winning ideas. And that's why I love this tool so much. And if you want to learn more about other Etsy keyword research tools, I highly recommend, and how I do this specific kind of research for my own business to find winning products, I highly recommend grabbing my Etsy Search Tools Simplified Masterclass. It's a little mini course. I walk you through exactly how I use the keyword research tools to make in-demand products for my own shop. I go through how to use the Etsy search bar, which is free to use, teach you how to use eRank. I teach you how to use InsightFactory. Factory, I teach you how to use Everbee. And these are the exact things that I do to make money every month in my Etsy shop. And if you're wanting to have lots more Etsy tips for your Etsy shop, go ahead and watch my next video, and it will help you to grow and scale the shop that you have.